What's up, my peoples? It's your girl Misha. How's everybody doing today? Today I have a word for you, and it says, God said you're going to make it to your promised land of purpose. God said you're going to make it to the promised land of purpose. Let's get into it. This is not for everyone, okay? This is not for everyone. We're all in different seasons. I want you to look at where you are now. The country you're in right now, because I'm in the UK. Where are you? America, Jamaica, Trinidad, Tobago, Africa, Zimbabwe, Philippines, wherever you are now, just comment it in the comment section so I know where my people them are from. So let's get into it. I want you to look at where you're living right now, the country that you're in right now. Okay? Now look at your parents, your mum and your dad. Okay? Was they born in the country that you're in right now? Where you are right now? Your mum and dad. Okay? If they're here with you. Were they born in this country? Like, I'm here in the UK. My mum and my dad's here in the UK, but my mum's a Jamaican born. And my dad is a Jamaican born. Okay? So if no, if the answer is no for you, this is your parents' promised land. So if you're here in the UK, and your parents are here in the UK with you, but they weren't born in the UK. Like I said, my parents, mum and dad, are born Jamaicans. They came over here 15 years old, 12 years, young, okay? It's their promised land. Anywhere God has taken you from, poverty, okay? Stagnation, you're Egypt, and brought you to a land where you're prospering, where you're finding work, you're finding house, things are happening for you. You can afford to buy things, pay bills, this, that. It's your promised land. Your land flow with milk and honey. Things are easier than when you're in poverty, okay? If God done it for them, brought them into their promised land, he will do it for you. But this time, you break the curse. When you get to your promised land, do not forget God, okay? Because your parents are here in England with you from their country. They didn't break the curse. They didn't break the curse, meaning God took them out of poverty, took them out of their land where they were struggling, to come into England for a better life. And they forgot God, meaning when God blessed them with the house, blessed them with a car, blessed them with jobs, with education, with children, with finances, with friends, a husband, a wife, they forgot God. They weren't back in their country. They were praying out to God. Maybe they went to church, maybe they're fasting, praying, had a relationship with him. Okay? They're like prodigals. They run away from God and forgotten about God. And God warns, when he blesses you, do not forget me. So now, when he takes you to your promised land, because it will happen, because he done it for your parents, do not forget God. Break the chain, break the curse, break the generational curse, okay? Because they haven't broken it, because they didn't obey God. You get blessed. God bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you. I think it's Deuteronomy chapter 28 talks about blessings for obedience and curse for disobedience, okay? Now it's your turn. Stop trying to live a life of your parents and break the generational curse. Make it. You can make it. Okay? So maybe your parents are from different countries. I'm talking about mine. My parents come from Jamaica. They had me here. Okay? I'm not going to be like them. I'm going to break the chain and do whatever I have to do. You see when it's time for me to have my children like I done? I'm going to influence them. I'm going to motivate them to do good. Keep them connected to God. Tell them who they are in God. And that everything's possible through God. Okay? Sometimes your parents are jealous of your life. They hold their life. They had their life in the promised land God brought them to, and they flopped. They flopped because they didn't break the curse. They didn't break the generational curse. So now you're striving. You're doing good. How you've grown up is different to how they grew up in poverty. Maybe you got a house young. You've had children. You look after your children. You spend time with your children. You got ambition. You got talents. You're making money. The amount of money that you're making now, they've never made that before. You're driving a nice car. You got a nice house. You fix up your house. Your parents can be jealous or favoritism. Like, between you and your siblings, they show more love to another sibling. Like in Genesis chapter 25, you got Rebecca and you got Isaac. She was pregnant with twins, and God said that the younger would rule over the older, because the older son was called Esau, and he sold his birthright to Jacob. But Rebecca loved Jacob, her younger son, more than the older son, and the dad loved Esau, the older son, more than the younger son. So you got parents that show favoritism to the wrong child, because Esau sold his birthright even though his dad loved him and wanted to give him the inheritance, the blessing of the family, to carry the wealth and the name. But God knew that he was a big waste man and gave it to his younger brother Jacob, because Jacob had more sense and was more responsible. Okay, so sometimes your parents have favoritism and they're loving on the wrong child. Well, not the wrong child, you're supposed to love all your children, but they show favoritism and leave the chosen one out, who God has ordained. You're like the black sheep in your family, but to God, you're the chosen one, you're the star. And that's like Jesse with his sons. God told Samuel to go to Jesse's house and anoint David. When Samuel went to Jesse to go and anoint David, okay, Jesse brought out all his sons and left out David, because David's the black sheep of the family. Okay, Jesse weren't really farting on David. Okay, he had favoritism. He left out David. But you're the one that's left out. You're the black sheep. You're the anointed one. You're the star. You're the chosen one. Okay, and help is on the way. Help is coming. Because of jealousy. Okay. Listen to me, I'm not chatting rubbish. The Lord's telling me, and these things happen in real life. It happened to me too. So, break the generational curses of what? Of lack, poverty, disobedience, laziness, fear, backwardness, stagnation. And especially that word, I can't do it. I can't do it. But I can't do it. I'm trying, I can't do it. There's not such word as can't. They put the T on it, it's can. There's no such word as impossible. Because it's possible. And break that curse of unbelief. Give me 5. We can do it. Give me 5. We can do it. Give me 5. We can do it. We can do it, man. We can do it. Show our parents. You've got to break the curse, because you don't want... The reason why we're breaking curses as well, because our ancestors, or our parents' ancestors, they done things in their lifetime. There could be witchcraft and all kind of evil on your bloodline. And the Bible said it will curse the first, second, third, fourth generation. We could be the 4th generation now. Up to the 4th generation, we could be the generation. We are the chosen generation to break all the curses on our bloodline. And break it with you and your pickney them. Okay, that's the word for today. Thanks for listening. Bye.